Hello, YouTube! This is your creepy dame Uncle Bannock13 coming at you live once again through the almighty internet. This is Challenge Rift 111. It looks like a Witch Doctor class wearing some Helltooth armor here with a mini golem pet. Let's check out what we're dealing with this week. So, clicking on the soul mirror here will reveal everything that we need to know. So it is indeed a 6-piece Helltooth set, which in a nutshell increases your pet damage and amplifies some primary skill damage as well. So we're not going to go through all of that quite in detail, but what we're going to be doing is basically making sure our pets are active, casting our Wall of Death, because as you see for 6 pieces, after casting Wall of Death, we gain 9,000% increased damage for 15 seconds to our primary skills. And because we have Wilken's Reach here, we have no cooldown for Grasp of the Dead, so we can spam Grasp of the Dead after we actually cast Wall of Death, which obviously will give us that damage increase multiplier, and then we have our pets active doing damage as well, who are also going to be benefiting from the multiplier of the 9,000% increased damage for Wall of Death being cast. So we've got 15 seconds there, and then we just spam Wall of Death, Grasp of the Dead. It's pretty much as simple as that. You've got Locust Swarm here, which you're not going to really be using, but occasionally I'll let out the occasional Locust Swarm just to decrease the damage that we're receiving on the receiving end of the monsters. And it also does increase damage as well, but this isn't really a good setup for Locust Swarm. So don't really feel like you need to use it too much, if at all, because it does use quite a bit of your resource here, our precious mana. Sacred Harvester here, absolutely going to waste, because this player doesn't have a Soul Harvest skill at the bottom, so completely wasted there. And that's pretty much all I need to address about the gear, I think. So skills, we've already touched up on them, so just quickly going through them. We've got Spirit Walk for mobility, bit of speed increasing as well. It's in the worst, actually it's bound to the worst key ever. I hate using the left button click for Spirit Walk, or pretty much anything that's not an attack skill, but anyway, we're going to just keep it there anyway for today. So Spirit Walk for mobility, speed increasing, Wall of Death, as you know, it's that huge damage multiplier, and we want to make sure that we're casting it whenever it's available. Summon Zombie Dogs, Locust Swarm, don't feel like you need to use that all that much. Grasp of the Dead, no cooldown, so spam, and Gargantuan, of course, doing some damage as well. In our passives, Midnight Feast, Fierce Loyalty, Zombie Handler, and Confidence Ritual. So what you want to do, let's pretend that we've just clicked on the obelisk and we're in the Challenge Rift. We're in! What you want to do, straight away cast your Zombie Dogs, your Gargantuan, and when you come across a nice pack, like you see there, make sure you cast Wall of Death, and then spam Grasp of the Dead there. Spam. Your pets will attack, kill, and also as you're spamming, you're getting that awesome 9,000% damage multiplier for 15 seconds. So as soon as Wall of Death is available again, cast it, and spam. And if enemies are around you, let off the occasional Locust Swarm if you want, but really, it's not necessary, and it does consume a lot of your mana, like I mentioned. And then, of course, if you want to get out of a situation, activate your Spirit Walk, bang, you're out of there, and also activate it if you want to sort of run across the screen in quite a fast manner. So it's quite handy for movement speed increasing as well. I just find that I'm accidentally using it when I don't mean to, because it's just in that awkward left click spot, but I'm too lazy to change it today. And this is quite an easy Challenge Rift, especially if you listen to your creepy uncle, this guy right here, who's hairier than usual right now. If you listen to me, you should be able to one-shot it, or at the very least 2 or 3 goes, and you'll get those materials and keep on playing your seasons. Bring on Season 18. I can't believe that Season 17 is actually almost done and dusted. I haven't played anywhere near as much as I thought I would this season. As a lot of you working class people know out there, when you have a full-time job, you're trying to do videos, you're trying to maintain social relationships, we try and stay chiseled by going to the gym and staying fit. it's just, it can become overwhelming, and plus I've got so many games I'm playing on console, so I'll do my very best. I do at least a video or two a week for everybody, so if you miss me, I'm sorry if I haven't been active, but I promise I'll do my best to upload as much as humanly possible. Alright, let's go on in and do this together. I'm sure that you're sick of hearing my irritating, weird, accented voice. Let's go. Love you. We are in! And like I said, get those pets active straight away, summon them, and then make sure you cast that Wall of Death and just spam, 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 Grasp of the Dead, and keep on moving, baby. It's as simple as that. Spirit Walk when required, either to get out of these sticky situations. If you're taking a lot of damage, you'll avoid damage that way, you become immune, and it also gives you a neat little speed increase. And elites there, as you can see, we pretty much carve them up very, very easily. We melt them down and we keep on moving. So don't forget to just spam that Grasp of the Dead. Definitely take advantage of it not having any cooldown whatsoever, because it usually does. Thank you, Wilkins Reach. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. So at the moment, other than Diablo 3, I've finally finished Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It took me about 110 hours, and I've got my Platinum Trophy. So, super relieved that I've finally finished that game. It seemed like it was taking up so much of my damn life because my time is so limited. Right now I'm playing The Evil Within, and if I have time today, after blitzing through this challenge rift and editing the video and uploading it for everybody, I'll try possibly to do a quick gameplay video. So if y'all haven't played The Evil Within, it's an awesome survival horror game. Elements of Resident Evil mixed in with some The Last of Us. And also, it's got a hint of like Bloodborne and Dark Souls aspects to it, especially when it comes to sort of areas or zones. If you die, everything respawns, and you just have to sort of memorize a good way to take out enemies and try different tactics. It's really cool. It's really, really good, and you have limited resources. So, really love survival horror. Haven't played a really amazing survival horror game since like Dead Space. That's been a long time, so it's definitely great to have survival horror back and strong. Well, I mean, the game is quite old. I'm way behind. I'm catching up on so many games that I've got, so don't be afraid to give me a comment down below. Let me know what you're all playing at the moment. There's so many games on my list. You know, Horizon Zero Dawn, haven't played that. On the PlayStation Network this month, Detroit Become Human, I think it's called, is a free game. I've always been wanting to play that. I love what's that developer called? Quantum something. I forget the name. It's Quantum, not Quantum Leap. The show. God, I feel so old just remembering the name of that show. Quantum Dream, I think, is the name of the developer that I was trying to think of. And you know, Heavy Rain was an amazing game. I didn't play Beyond Two Souls, I think it was called, but I've got that as well, ready to play. Detroit Become Human looks very similar to that in terms of awesome storytelling and just the style, the general style of how you play the game. It's more based on story elements and sort of the actions that you take. It's more choices that you make instead of sort of full-blown gameplay with, you know, button mashing. So, interested in checking that out. And any second now, the Rift Guardian will pop. Here we go. Hey, where are you? Where is he? Ah, he was hiding. So same sort of thing with the Rift Guardian. You've got your pets that are out, they're summoned. Just cast your Wall of Death and just spam Grasp of the Dead, baby. It's that damn easy. Super easy again this week, so thank you all for tuning in, especially if it's this damn easy. You must have tuned in just to listen to this annoying voice with a weird accent and this ugly, hairy face. Thank you all. Believe me, I love you very much, and I definitely appreciate the support everyone's shown me in recent years, or especially in recent times. The channel has grown tremendously. I never thought that we'd get here, and hopefully one day it grows so much where I could just do this on a more of a part-time or even permanent basis. That's the dream, but realistically, part-time would be cool as well. But right now, I can only upload casually because we all have lives to live, bills to pay, and the cost of living just keeps on increasing. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click that notification bell up the top so that way you're notified every time I upload a brand new video featuring the creepy one right here, your creepy uncle. Until next time, let me know in the comments below how your Diablo season is going and what you're looking forward to most in Season 18. Bring on Season 18, baby! Let me know what class you're all going to play. Love you all. See you all again real soon.